One was actually a dogfight going into it. Well, this week we're back at it again with another one of those games. I am facing Pittsburgh Steelers in a big game. Obviously, you guys know that we're in week 2. Who we've already know somebody took over. Basically, today we face the 0-1 Pittsburgh Steelers. Now, I don't know if we can win this game. This game's a toss up to me. I'm thinking it's gonna be like the Jets game. They're gonna be just as damn good as the Jets. They beat the Jets, so did we. So I'm kind of like iffy. I think we're iffy. I think we can both make excellent tape plays, but we'll see. We gotta get rolling on offense, though. That's a given, though. We've got to get rolling. As well as I do have a lot of guys that I've still yet to put on our fantasy 0 to impossible franchise. So yeah, we'll do that. Huge away game. We got to come in, prepared to make things happen. So what were these? Don't worry about that. Here he is. He uses the New England. He's transferring to the Carolina's offense and Green Bay defense. So this will be a great game. Obviously, you guys want to know right now, off the top of my head, what are we working to do? Run the football. It's as simple as that. Rush for 250 total yards. Frank Reich knows too. Okay, if Marlon Mack can get going, this game is going to be over quick. Obviously, Michael Pierce is a new pickup. I gotta put this brace on, so I have to wear it sometimes. 120 yards, 20 last week, and 3 touchdowns for Marlon Mack. So, he had a good game. I think without injury this year, he's gonna hit another 1,000-yard year this year. He's gonna hit another 15 tutty game or season. The us is gonna be a huge season as we get the ball first. Not something we've usually do against opponents. It seems like we always against opponents. We always kick the ball off. So interesting enough, over receiving it, Marcus Greeno let it go in the back of the end zone through the uprights. It's good. And we'll have our first opportunity to attempt to set the playing field, set the momentum of the game with this first drive. The goal is to get Marlon Mack going, obviously. As 1st and 10, we're going to run the football. And just like that, Marlon Mack is loose! Marlon Mack on the first play of offense scores 75 yards to the house. Marlon Mack, 4 touchdowns in 2 games, and that didn't take long. 7-0, Pittsburgh down. The first play of offense, they can't stop Marlon Mack. Marlon Mack finds a way to get open. Marlon Mack makes a play. What a play right there. What a huge hit. I don't need to do that. By our fullback, Bucky Hodges, last week. Harris, his first name, Squealers, something like that. Had a good game as he's going to throw this one over the top. Huge hit by Malik Hooker, but his hand hang on by Chenault Jr., is it right? No, it's Chenault. Who's also one of the guys that Colts looked at going into the season. Obviously, Jordan Love, one of their top picks, went to the Bengals, which does affect them, So they're going to go to James Conner on this play. James Conner. Going to pick up 5. Obviously, I can't remember. Is it S. Barrett? Or Harris? What's Harris's first name? I don't remember. Having a brain fart off of one of the greatest guys in the league last year. Roethlisberger with the fake. Roethlisberger. Looking, and he finds Harris. Anthony. Fuck, I can't remember that. Anthony Harris, you know, had a great career last year. You know, got cut, and he's already having a good season this year. So here we go. Colts up 7-0, already getting the offense going. Gonna go to Marlon Mack, and this time, he's not gonna go 75 yards to the house, but he will get a yard. Yeah, I mean that might have been a fluke, honestly. I mean, 75 yards to the house the first play. I mean, that either sets up what's gonna happen or, you know, does something. As Marlon Mack, another run. First down, you know, that's either gonna set the momentum of the game, or that's gonna be the only carry he gets. But 75 yards, you know, he's already interested at 100-yard mark, and you know, if a guy can get a 100-yard game, then, you know, that's a successful game for in any running back, not just an Indianapolis Colt running back. As that's Marlon Mack, and he's got another first down, and Marlon Mack is 98 yards. He has already almost got his 100 yards that he wants in this game. The Colts haven't even attempted to throw the football. They don't need to. They have been running the ball with ease. As Jacoby Brissett going to send Randall Cobb in motion. Cobb going to get the ball. Randall Cobb drops it. Incomplete. Incomplete off a drop. I mean, we came out of the gates with a huge run, huge pick. Thus drives, you know, we're starting to slow down the game. You know, we're running it down their throats. You can't do nothing about it. And, you know, it's not necessarily a bad thing when we're moving the ball. It's Marlon Mack on second down. Oh, Braden Smith can't hold his block. And Mack taken down. That's third and long. And that's a wide open Randall Cobb. First down, 18 yards. Randall Cobb, you know, a new Indianapolis Colt, had one hell of a game last week. He was picked up in the offseason for a one-year. He's a one-year pick up for the Colts. He had one hell of a week last week. And we'll see what he can do this week. 1st and 10 for Brissett. Jacoby Brissett. So far, they have found an answer for Marlon Mack. And that's what they needed to do. They needed to find an answer for this man. He has been a menace. The last 2 carries he's had have not been the best he's had. 2nd and 11. So here we go, Brissett. It's a fake. Gonna go to Ebron, and Eric Ebron gets away from trouble down to the 16. And like I said, you know, they're gonna you know, get away from the running game to open up the pass game. 1st and 10. Brissett takes the snap. Jacoby gonna go underneath the T.Y. Hilton, and they'll pick up a gain of 5. You know, you gotta change things up once in a while. You can't just go inside zone this entire game. Devin Bush makes the die tackle. T.J. Watt, though, got broke on that one. Here we go, 2nd and 5. Brissett giving the ball to Marlon Mack. Mack gonna be short, 99 yards. A hurry up for the Indianapolis Colts. Brissett fakes it, is gonna take the snap, and Mack gets it. He pushes forward and gets it. The dude is overused, some people think, but I mean, why wouldn't you hand the ball off to him? He makes plays. His 1st and goal. They're gonna bring in their backup, the backup Nyheim Hines, and you know he's not gonna bring up any tackles. A loss of a yard for Nyheim Hines. You know, he's not a guy that's not a guy that you know you would expect to break him into a lot of tackles, but you know. As Brissett gonna send Ebron in motion. They got blocks, and that's Nyheim Hines. Finds the end zone on a 5-yard rush. And so far, Jacoby Brissett has not done a lot of throwing, and they have pounded it down the Pittsburgh Steelers' throats. 14-0 Indianapolis over Pittsburgh. You know, this is supposed to be a 14-20, or not a 14-24, but a 21-30. I think it was like what, 21-35, 21-31 type of game in Pittsburgh's favor. So far, Indy's shutting them out. You know, that's what's incredible. Indy's doing something that nobody thought they would do. Is Anthony Harris. You know, not off of, not, you know, he's not having shades of the game he had last year. He is, or not the season last year. He is having the season that he had last year. So far, 2 games, 2 picks. He's still playing like the elite linebacker that, you know, he should be in. Up 14-0, you know. Colts don't get the ball at half. You know, so they, you know, that's one thing Frank Reich had to do. He had to come out of the gate huge. Because the second half, Pittsburgh might start to come back a little bit. As Roethlisberger. He needs something. He's going to throw it away, but it looks like intentional grounding, and it is. And it is third and 19. Ben Roethlisberger still in Pittsburgh. You know, they've had their things about whether he would get re-signed or not. He did. And we'll see how it works here. 3rd and 19. Ben Roethlisberger needs something huge. Roethlisberger's incomplete. 4th and 19. 1 for 3, 20 yards and a pick. Roethlisberger has not been successful as Kiari Willis will play midfield. And that will be punted away to Marcus Green. The game that played running back for the Colts a little bit as Marcus Green down that field to the 47 of 5 minutes 39 seconds to go. And the Indianapolis Colts have so far so good. Offensively, you know, when Brissett has had to come out here and throw it, you know, he's gotten the job done. As Brissett takes the snap, Jacoby gonna fire Randall Cobb. Invades the pressure and a first down. Jacoby Brissett. You know, we haven't done a lot of throwing. We're gonna, you know, throw it now. I mean, the run game wasn't open last time as much, so you know we're gonna keep them guessing with some throws and some runs. Marlon Mack gonna pick up 3. Has 100 yards. Obviously, you would expect him, you know, not have as many yards in the second half. I mean, he killed it the first half. 2nd and 7. Another run for Marlon Mack, but a huge play by Minka Fitzpatrick. He's not there. Mack's got a first. Huge play by Minka. And that'll bring it to a 3rd and 6. So, you know, if you're Pittsburgh here, you got to make a play. 3rd and 6. Brissett takes the snap. Jacoby looking for Ebron. Can't get it. Jacoby had him. I mean, for a minute, it was a nice play by the safety, as that'll be a kick up for Joey Sly, and he sneaks it in the right corner. 17-0. Nothing. Indianapolis lead. Pittsburgh so far not so good. You know, they even said that, you know, they wouldn't say their defense is the highlight of their games. You know, they would say that it's their offense. You know, they love having these explosive offensive, you know, 30-point shootouts. The Colts don't do that. I mean, unless they kill somebody that bad. You know, they like to, you know, run the ball, slow momentum, you know, and when they play defense, you know, they play against big plays. Obviously, you know, last year in the playoffs against the Chargers, I think that's what let that Chargers game get out of hand. 2nd and 3. Roethlisberger is going to throw. Roethlisberger needs something, and he's going to throw it away. 3rd and 3. 1 for 4, 20 yards and a pick. You know, he might start thinking towards, you know, I don't know, different stuff. You know, he might try to run this on 3rd and 3. Pick up the first down. He's got the time. I think that's one thing they got to remember. They've got the time to do it. They can't rush too much. That is Jesse James in the backfield? I don't know who they're going to. As that's going to be deep. And incomplete. Isaiah Simmons was coming in. And that's the guy that, you know, they said that they want to play linebacker next year. They said that they would love to have Isaiah Simmons be a tackler on the Dust team is at their own 32. I think Pittsburgh's going for it, and they are. 4th and 3. Ben Roethlisberger would need something here. The D-line of the Colts has been frustrating for him. And he's going to throw a pick to Darius Leonard. And Darius Leonard down the sideline. James Conner going to catch him at the 9-yard line. Had a little bit of daylight, but not enough. An interception for the Colts, and now Jacoby Brissett is going to get away with Mack, and Mack's going to go nowhere. Man, oh man, they have played incredible pass defense, or rushing defense. They have not allowed a lot this game after that first rush. So they're going to run it with Marlene Mack. Mack sidesteps the tackle down to Ty. And now that's where you got to make a decision. You know, you have a 1 yard to go. If you're a Marlon Mack, what do you want? You know, he made an incredible play there. Do you try to get this in? Do you try to, you know, do you try to punch this one in? And they're going to pitch it to Marlene Mack, and he's in the backfield. Huge play by Pittsburgh. They got him at the die 6. So, you know, he gains yards that drive, but not a lot. That's going to be a kick. 20-0. Indianapolis up against Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh. And we might see some Jalen Hurts. I think if we're up, you know, by 20 going into the 4th, you might see some Jalen Hurts. You know, we might throw him in there, sprinkle some of him in there, and you know, we'll see. So that's going to be a kick out of the back of the end zone. The kick is up and good through the uprights. Joey's side so far, been an incredible kicker. Took field goals into this game, successful as the Steelers are going to go a lot of down tight ends, and they're going to run it with James Conner. And he's got nowhere to go. Justin Houston got him in the backfield. And I think the Colts, you know, they'll take this 2-minute warning to stop the clock. If they can get some stops, they're going to call some timeouts. If they can get some stops, you know, I think they might try to, you know, make something happen with the time that they have left. As Roethlisberger's now been benched, he stays in the game, which a lot of people thought, you know, after a shaky start this year, maybe next year, you know, they would think about benching him. As that's a huge play. That's a note down to the 39. Roethlisberger makes a play.
The Steelers picking up 15 yards there at a first down. To throw here, Roethlisberger going down the middle, and it's complete. And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40 before being taken down. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice game there. This one goes for 20.
Then you go to James Conner, and he's got nowhere to go. Anthony Harris, and hopefully that was our Michael Pierce.
They go play action now. Roethlisberger.
Oh, fuck, bro. He's running down the ball. And down to the 16, Roethlisberger is moving the ball well. They're inside the 20 at the 16. Kendrick Bourne makes a 23-yard play. And Ben Roethlisberger, you know, on a 2nd and 11 at a 2-minute warning, he's moving the football. And he scores this play, scores at half. It's a 1-possession football game. And that's going to be incomplete. It's picked. Isaiah Simmons picks it at the bottom of the pile. Oh, you know he's mad after that one. That's going to be Indianapolis Colt football. It's 39 seconds left. You know you've got to look for something here. There's Jacoby Brissett looking for T.Y. He probably shouldn't have thrown that one up. Isn't complete. Yeah. You know he regrets that one. You know he's gonna want that one back. It's one that he probably wishes he didn't throw. So that'll be incomplete. 2nd and 10. Jacoby Brissett takes the snap. Brissett looking for AJ Brown, and he's got it at the 36. 30 seconds to go. Out of bounds. You know, they're looking to make that plays. looking for A.J. Brown, and, you know, he's not there at all. I think that pass was there, you know. Now they're definitely, I think they're definitely going for, you know, a touchdown here. I don't think they run this or anything. I think they go all out. They give everything they've got. Try to score here. Jacoby Brissett. Snap made. Look. And it's an overthrow by Brissett. You know, I'm asking you to underthrow it, and he's not gonna pick that. I mean, he stepped right in front of him. I'll give it to him. What the fuck ever, though. I'm kind of fucking salty after that shit. Ben Roethlisberger. Roethlisberger looking, nothing to do. And that's Matthew Adams. It gets him out of field goal range. And that's a huge sack for the Indianapolis Colts. Now they're going to look for something deep. You know, Roethlisberger's got to go deep. He's looking for something, you know. That's incomplete. Third down, 9 seconds to go. 3rd and 23. Pittsburgh almost damn near scored the last drive, so you know, we'll see what the Indianapolis Colts can do to finish this one out. But and that's gonna be overthrown. 4th and 23. You go for this. There's no doubt about it, and they are. They're gonna come out in a Hail Mary. Roethlisberger's got to be smart about this Hail Mary, where he wants to throw it, and he's going to chuck it deep in the middle, and it's swatted away by Isaiah Simmons. He's too tall to throw over, man. I mean, he's got the speed to do it, to make the plays. Anthony Harris is such a good player, bro, but I want Isaiah Simmons to play middle linebacker. That's the thing, so. We drew right into him, and he'll start this drive at the 18. Indianapolis Colts, you know, they're going to try to stop Pittsburgh from getting that 2-minute drill that they had. Everything after that was just chaos. I mean, the ball was going back and forth like it was overtime. And, yeah, so a lot of down linemen, you know, you got to play a run here, you'd assume. And you are going to play a run. And it's going to be a good tackle by Anthony Walker. 3 yards for James Conner, who this guy just put in our group chat. He wants an X-Factor running back, so you know we frustrated him. He wants a running back now. Has Ben Roethlisberger looking to make a play, and he's sacked. Darius Leonard, dude, he's a man. He's a mammoth. He's a monster, dude. I mean, he's got a pick. He's got a sack. The dude's all over the field, and that's why we're not going to trade him. We're not going to let him go onto this team. We can't let him, you know, try anything, you know. Can't let this man go. That's going to be thrown up, and he gets it. Oh, a blown coverage by Malik Hooker, who makes the tackle on a 3rd and long. On long. Roethlisberger. Looking, and he's got a first down, and just like that, so far, and Roethlisberger gonna hand this one off. James Conner, we get stuck, and James Conner gets it down to the 33, and just like that, Pittsburgh is moving. They cannot be stopped on offense. Yeah, the Colts can't find a solution for this offense. Roethlisberger, a fake. Roethlisberger, looking, gonna throw. Are you fucking kidding me? He's gonna pick up a first down. And that's just a play we can't have, dude. We gotta be outside. Look, he's wide open. I mean, we're not making tackles, and just like that, our defense is giving up. But 30 minutes and 8 seconds to go, our defense is just giving up on this one. That's going to be incomplete. Darius Leonard forces it. 8 for 18, 139 yards and three picks. We're going to put him up. One more I have to go. We got the defense for it. He's not going to throw it, though. He's going to throw it up, and he's picked. Isaiah. 2 picks for him on the day. That's a 4th pick for the quarterback, Roethlisberger. Yeah, he threw it in. Don't quit, pussy. Jacoby Brissett takes the snap, looking, got Eric Ebron. Ebron says that I tackle down to the 34. 87 yards for Brissett. You know, he's not been nothing insane, nothing incredible that they've ran. As this is gonna be Mac, who cannot get going after that first drive. He has been like 0 for 0 on anything. So here we go. Brissett takes the snap. Brissett's not moving. I can't throw it, and we're sacked. I had a guy wide the fuck open, and it doesn't let me throw it. 3rd and 21. He's just gonna get the ball back. We're not getting anything going this drive. Like, damn, dude, like I couldn't move, and just like that, the offense is crumbling. Like a great start for him, but here we go. Brissett with a fake. Jacoby's gonna run. Jacoby has a man to beat, and he's not gonna get him. Again, a 7 for the quarterback. I know. 4th and 14. They're gonna punt this one away. As Rigoberto is gonna kick that one out of bounds at the 23. I didn't want to return that one anywhere, and we do that. So, you know, the goal here is to not let him, you know, throw to what's his face 200 times. So here we go. He's gonna go to James Conner, I believe. James Conner, huge run. Obviously, I'd say on defensively, you know, we're gonna change things up. We're gonna go to a 4-3 because, you know, it's not working what we've been trying to do. So, I mean, here we go. 2nd and 4. I'd assume it's gonna be a run. It's gonna be a pass. He's wide open. Huge play by Kenny Moore. Kenny Moore forces one right there. He thought he had a target, but Kenny Moore was all over it. Anthony Harris on 3rd and 4. Oh, why are you studying behind him, bro? It doesn't matter. 1st down. And the second half has been the second half. I mean, we made plays, but you know, we're just making plays. You know, we're not like we're driving off big plays. We're on into the 4th quarter. 20 tied. He's 0. If we don't let him score, and we score, if we're under like 3 minutes, I'll put Jalen Hurts in for you guys. Here we go. Roethlisberger making audibles. Roethlisberger's gonna pull it. Jesus Christ, he's gonna make plays, and he's got like 20. I mean, damn, dude, can we make a play? Like, come on the fuck on. Gonna hand it off. He's got so much damn room, and Connor's gonna be it down 8 yards. I mean, it's like our defense just like gave up. Let's be honest. I mean, I can't call plays anymore because I guess fucking internet. Here we go. 2nd and 2. He's throwing people deep. You can just tell he's throwing people deep. Oh, he's a pussy for that shit. He's gonna go out and out. Yeah, no, he's wide open. Juju, 6 yards. That's all he's got all day, though. That's us. And it's an interception. Pierre Desir steals it. And the 5th pick of the game. Right there. What a play. Send T.Y. Hilton in motion. Gotta give it to Marlene Mack. And no fucking blocks on the edge. And he's just gotten negative yards on his last couple carries. That's fine, whatever. We're gonna put Jalen Hurts in through the dry game, and you know we'll let him finish it. Jalen Hurts takes the nice snap. Jalen Hurts gonna fire Randall Cobb. Randall Cobb is loose. Down to the 46. Jalen Hurts, obviously, I think we've got the game won. So we're going to let Jalen Hurts play a little bit of the game, you know. Finish it out, why don't we? As Jalen Hurts enters the game. Jalen Hurts looking, gonna find Ebron. Eric Ebron down to the 34. Hurts is moving the football very well. Jalen Hurts is gonna toss it, and Hurts is gonna. Marlon Mack's gonna get a gain of 3. No, we're gonna look for something deep here, but I don't think Randall Cobb's gonna be open deep. Hurts gonna go play action. Jalen Hurts gonna throw it up, and it's a touchdown for Randall Cobb. Yo, we took to the air, that us driving, it worked out, it paid off. 27 to nothing. Jalen Hurts throws his first touchdown of his career. You know, they said the Colts took a gamble on him, taking him so early, and Dust has been an incredible decision to do it. You know, 27 zip for the Pittsburgh Steelers. We'll see what they decide to do. They haven't put points on the board yet. They've had so many red zone trips. It's just they haven't been able to complete them. As that would be Millie Cooker. You know, Connor's been successful running the die football. 52 rushing yards. They only allowed 52, but that's pretty good. Why don't we allow 52? I think some other people. Anyway, considering for the running back, you said that's pretty good, but I think honestly he's been a lot better. I mean, all of our yards came in the first half. Back was actually negative yards for the second half, and is looking for the ball, and it's gonna be caught by Juju. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm fucking lagging like a whole motherfucker. Oh, so I'm clicking buttons. He's fucking lagging, bro. Big new internet. I mean, we were doing good until I was losing. Now he's lagging and shit. Here we go, 1st and 10. Ben Roethlisberger, you know, he's sending people deep. He's just fucking, you know. And that's Matthew Adams who doesn't make a play. 1st down for Ben Roethlisberger, who's throwing pretty well today. You know, other than having no points and throwing 5 picks, I'd say he's playing pretty well. Gonna send Chenault over. Chenault. And that's gonna be swatted. Probably could have been picked by Peters here, honestly. Could have been that 6th pick of the game. Turnovers has been the reason Ben Roethlisberger lost this one. That's gonna be a touchdown if I've ever seen one. Nope, they stop him at the 30. Barley. I mean, they have been successful on those runs. Nobody's been on the die outside. Marlon Mack started this one off, though, you gotta say. That first run, you know, definitely, you know, set the pace of this game. That's gonna be somewhere caught, because I can't fucking use her. I can't move my damn guy. That'll be caught for Roethlisberger. And at the 13, you know, he might look for a late game score down 27-0. Nothing with the game, you know, nobody's really trying anymore because it's over. I mean, they put their backup quarterback in. And that's going to be Vance McDonald. McDougald. And I can't call damn play. Jesus Christ. There we go. 2nd and 3, you know. They're going to run it. And that'll be Justin Houston, who you know, has been a top defensive player for the Indianapolis Colts. 3rd and 3, they're going to look for something in the end zone. That's a huge hit by Anthony Harris. 4th down. Did I take, did I field goal, or are they going to go for it? They're probably going to go for it. I mean, the game is over, but did they try for some points, or are they going for it all? That's what they got to, you know, pick. Do they want it all? Do they want a touchdown, or they just want some points? Or they just try to get on the board? It looks like they're trying to get a touchdown. They're trying to make it look better than it was. Here we go, Roethlisberger. We'll see what him and Mike Tomlin have chosen to run, and it looks like the pass is gonna be almost caught in the end zone, incomplete at the 6, and the game will be taken over by Jalen Hurts and the offense. So. Jalen Hurts 1st and 10. Hurts gonna throw in the backfield, and Nyheim Hines. Hines gonna pick up the 1st down, and that should be the game. Jalen Hurts had a good game, you know, and that will be the game. You know, he's kind of in the position where, you know, he's a good backup running back. Like Tony Romo was a backup for Dak at one point. Jalen Hurts 4 for 4, 96 yards and a tutty. Brissett 6 for 11, 87 yards and a pick. Obviously, Roethlisberger played worse. He had 0 touchdowns. 15 for 31, 228 yards, 5 picks. Rushing 106 yards, 68 yards, 5 for him, 7 for him, a tutty for each of them. Laviska Shenault killed us. Randall Cobb had 93 and a touchdown. Eric Ebron had a pretty good game. A.J. Brown had a catch. Nyheim Hines, T.Y. Hilton. 2 pancakes for Quentin Nelson. Tackles, Anthony Walker helped us out. INTs, 2 for Simmons, 1 for Leonard, or 1 for Desir, 1 for Leonard, 1 for Harris. There was no forced fumbles in that one. Pass deflections, 3 for Moore, 2 for Leonard, 2 for Simmons, 2 for Anthony Harris. I'm telling you, the dude out of Clemson has got to be in he's got to be in linebacker next year. GG. That game, we kept him out of the end zone very well. I think that's one way that we won that one. That one. And by the way, I want to tell you guys, Marlon Mack is actually not a top running back in the league. I'd have to go check, but they changed the standings, so like. They changed like the standings around about who the commissioner thought who should be where, and they didn't take Marlon Mack's injury into account, I guess. Well, he is a top running back in the league, but I mean, I think he's behind Melvin Gordon, if that, because he killed. Obviously, look, he's the number 10. He's ranked number 10 in the NFL. Jacoby Brissett deserves the rank that he got, I think. 22. We really didn't do anything with him. And one guy that'll surprise you, all the pancakes that Quentin Nelson had really came into account, as he was ranked number 1 at left guard. And 10, where's he at? Here he is, Darius Leonard. After the nice season he had last year, he's been a tackling machine. He's ranked number 2 in the left outside linebacker position. And then Justin Houston, another guy. Jamal Steer was also another guy who was right behind him, but he's number 7. He's a crazy animal, bro. I love Justin Houston so much. He's been a beast for us. As Dean Lowry is a guy that's been holding us back. I think we need to start like Ben Banigou over him or something, you know. Maybe Kamoko Toure, put him over there, because I think Kamoko Toure needs to get more reps. I think he's a really good player that, you know, could start over him. I think Dean Lowry, you know, is a bit bigger. I think he'd be alright, you know, going to the inside or letting Kamoko Toure play left. That's linebacker. So